Whenever I talk about redness, one of the products that I get the most questions about and the most positive feedback about is Rosalique. So as a special treat for Rosacea Awareness Month, they're giving me the opportunity to offer you samples so that if you've looked at this and wondered about it, you can try it for yourself. And 2 of these samples are the equivalent of 1/5 of a full-size bottle, so you can give it a really thorough road test. A little while ago, I shared a video explaining that I think Rosalique is a brilliant formula, but it's a little bit too golden for me. It's a makeup corrector with an SPF 50. It's designed to neutralise redness and it has a skincare base. And everything about it on paper sounds great, but it's just that bit too warm for me. Then I had a call with the Rosalique team this week, who I've just completely fallen in love with. And we had this really honest chat where we said we've both got these similar goals. We love making people with redness feel that bit more comfortable in their skin. But ultimately, with it not being a perfect fit for me, we were trying to think, what could we do together? And that's how we came up with the idea for the samples. There's nothing worse when you're already a bit frustrated with your skin than spending more money on yet another thing that doesn't work. And so to have a sample and check that everything works for you, in particular when you're dealing with potentially heightened sensitivity if you have redness, just felt like the perfect thing to do. So let me show you how this works. I'm not going to use it all over. I'm just going to focus particularly on the areas of redness. I'm going to start with about this much on the back of my hand and then just pick up more as and when I need to. At first this goes on completely great, but then as I rub it, you'll see that it bursts to more of an olive shade. If you have a warmer complexion than I do, you can absolutely use this all over. One of my favourite makeup artists, Freya, I'll link her in the caption of the video, always uses this, and she's a great example of someone that is warm enough to use it all over. But I'm just going to stick to the areas of redness and use this as a primer underneath my foundation. Now, one of the nice things about this, a lot of the time with redness, that can come hand in hand with dryness. It certainly does with me. But because there is skincare at the helm of this, you have things like urea and shea butter that are really good to give you that kind of buttery, comfortable feel. And won't cling to any dry areas. And the skincare base has been designed with the intention of calming any redness. Now, to be honest, that's not the worst colour match for me today because I've got some tanning drops on, but just for argument's sake, I'm going to put my regular foundation on with a sponge, and now I've got a nice uniform colour all over. So if you like the look of Rosalique, here's how you can get your samples. I'm going to put an exclusive link in the caption of this video, and when you use your link, you can have a maximum of 2 samples and it will just cost you 95p in postage. Now keep in mind that Rosalique are a small family run company, so it's really generous of them to have done the samples, and usually it would be £1.99 postage plus 99p for the samples, so they've done something really special just for us. The samples are 3 millilitres and you can get 2 of them, and each sachet, depending on how much you use, will last you between 1 and 2 weeks. For argument's sake, if this is roughly how much I just used on my face, I'm going to open one of the samples just to show you. This is how much you're going to get. That's just 1 sachet, so I think we can safely say you're going to have a nice thorough chance to give this a go. In the caption of this video is the link that you'll need to get your samples, and if you just go to the Rosalique website, it won't show up, so do make sure you extend the caption, find the link, and also in the caption you'll find the full terms and conditions of the offer, how long it runs for, and everything else you need to know. I really hope you get your sample and I really hope you enjoy, and I just want to say thank you so much to Rosalique for being so accommodating and being able to offer such a lovely treat for Rosacea Awareness Month.